You won't believe this, but it really happened to me. Picture this. The whole cul-de-sac was quiet. Hot afternoon, the smell of freshly cut grass in the air, someone grilling ribs a few houses down, everyone minding their own business. Then suddenly, splat, a wad of spit landed right on my cheek. Yeah, spit. And guess who it came from? Karen. That Karen, the self-appointed queen of the HOA, always walking around with a clipboard like she got sworn into Congress, when in reality, all she did was measure lawn heights and complain about cars parked too close to the curb. That day, she strutted right up to me, smirk on her face, and bam, spit right on me. In front of neighbors, kids, even the mailman froze mid-step, package in hand. The whole street went dead silent. I wiped my cheek, stunned, and said, "Did you just spit on me?" Whispers rippled through the crowd. Karen folded her arms and said, "You people never follow the rules. Learn your place." Those two words, "you people," hit harder than the spit. My chest tightened, my blood boiled. For a moment, I wanted to explode, call the cops, curse her out. But I didn't. Instead, I smiled. Because here's the thing Karen didn't know. Just 2 hours earlier, HOA board had voted. And guess who they chose as the new president? Me! That's right. Clipboard Karen's reign was already over. The announcement just hadn't gone public yet. So I looked her dead in the eye and said, softly, "Karen, you just made a big mistake." She laughed, waved me off. The only mistake was letting you buy property here. Right then, Mrs. Reynolds, sweet older lady across the street, always baking pies, stepped up. Her hands were shaking, but her voice was steady. "Karen, that was disgusting. You owe him an apology." He snapped back. "Stay out of this, Helen. You've always been weak." And then, quietest man in the neighborhood spoke up. Tom, the HOA vice president. He cleared his throat loud enough for everyone to hear. "Actually, Karen, he's not just a homeowner. He's your new president. The board voted this morning." Gasps rolled through the street. Karen's jaw dropped like she'd seen a ghost. I stepped closer and whispered so only she could hear. "You spit on your president, in public, in front of witnesses. You have any idea what that means?" Someone muttered, "Oh, she's done for." I let the silence hang. Then I spoke louder for everyone to hear. According to the HOA bylaws, harassment, discrimination, or public misconduct are grounds for immediate removal from the board. Effective right now, Karen, you're out. The street erupted. Cheers, clapping, even a whistle or two. The mailman muttered, "Finally." Karen's face went from red to pale to blotchy all over. She tried one last swing. "This is a setup. They planted you here." I laughed. "Planted? I bought my home fair and square. Unlike you, I don't abuse the rules." And just like that, her little empire crumbled. Within days, Karen stormed into the HOA office, screaming, throwing papers, threatening lawsuits. What she didn't realize, every outburst was recorded on camera. And guess what else came out? She'd been misusing HOA funds, designer bags, spa trips, all paid for with community money. By the end of the week, she was officially stripped of her board seat, ordered to pay restitution, and under investigation for harassment and fraud. Her blinds stayed closed. Her car never moved. Neighbors whispered she cried all night. Some said she was selling her house. And me? Every morning I walked outside, waved to neighbors, and parked my truck wherever it was legal. Every smile, every nod from them reminded me this community was finally free of her nonsense. Because here's what I learned that day. Power doesn't come from clipboards or screaming. It comes from truth, fairness, and karma. Karma never misses. So when people ask me, what did it feel like being spat on like that in front of everyone? I just smile and say, she spat at the sky, and it all came raining back down on her. And now, I'll ask you this. If someone spat on you, disrespected you in front of your whole neighborhood, would you have the patience to wait for karma? Or would you spit right back?